Thinking of funny and engaging ways to teach new words? What a better way to teach the new vocabulary than starting from what students already know and engaging them in challenging activities. I'm happy to share with you some of these materials and activities my students loved while they were learning the animal names and body parts. I use this with my 6th graders at intermediate level, but they can be easily adapted to any kind of vocabulary level or age group. As a first activity to activate the schema and engage my students, I challenged them to write as many animal names they knew in 1 minute. The moment I started the stopwatch, they were determined to write as many animal names as they knew. The competitive spirit was definitely activated. Then they compared their lists with their partners. They received 1 point for the animal name they wrote but their partners didn't write. They got a chance to learn what they didn't know from their peers. Thus, the activity involved cooperation too, not just competition. The next activity, create your own crossword puzzle, provided them the opportunity for more practice of the new vocabulary. They grabbed a math paper sheet and wrote the names of the animals I projected on a PowerPoint slide. They wrote random letters in the empty squares. Then they swapped their crossword puzzles with their partners and solved the ones they received. They got more creative in the next activity while making their own picture dictionaries. I projected images of the new target language, this time animal body parts, and elicited the words. Sometimes they knew it, sometimes they didn't, which was totally normal. Before projecting the written form of the word, I made sure I provided a spoken form, modeled the pronunciation, and drilled it chorally and sometimes with random individuals. Students drew images and wrote the corresponding words. We repeated the same procedure for each word of the target language. Students got more practice on the newly introduced target language while creating their own crossword puzzles. They repeated the steps they took before while creating the animal names crossword puzzles. You can see in this video how all the class was involved in doing the task. They got a chance for more practice with a new vocabulary in our next lessons. If you like these activities, you can get the PowerPoint with all the steps included from the link below.